Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Welcome to the M. Greyway Films 1,000 subscriber special. But to kick us off, I have the drink, the official drink of M. Greyway Films. It's officially endorsed, not really. Canada Dry, the greatest ginger ale in the world. And we're gonna pop one open. Oh yeah, we're real loud with that. So now we're gonna look at that. Look at that. So wow, that's probably really loud. But thank you guys so much for helping me get to helping me for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. This channel has meant a ton for me. I can't believe we hit 1,000 after only 2 years. Was not expecting that. But it really means a lot to me. Making videos has done so much for me, and being able to know that some people enjoy watching these videos get made, that means a lot to me too. So because I'm super grateful to all of you for helping me get this far, I'm going to do, first off, if you read through the description, you can kind of see the plan. The first thing that I'm going to do is read some scripts that I wrote, some screenplays to be specific, that I wrote in like 2016, 2015, around that. I saved these in my screenwriting software, and they're really bad, probably. I haven't read through them. I have so I am going to read through these. They're not long. I was young. I was not writing long screenplays at this time. I have three. We have Agent Venom Episode 1, Agent Venom Episode 2, and Unnamed Fantasy Story. So these are the three we have. They're all like 8 to 10 pages long, so it won't take long to read through. But I'm going to be doing that because I want to embarrass myself on the internet with my old bad writing. And then after that, we're going to be ranking all of DreamWorks animation, not DreamWorks, I already did that. Bluesky Animation. They don't have very many films. They're done making films. I've seen all of their films, so that was a fun little idea that I thought would be enjoyable and hopefully interesting for people watching later or now or whatever. And then we're going to move to part 2, which part 2 is going to be where things get interesting. But I purchased Stray. It came out today, and I'm very excited to play through it. And that's kind of a fun way to celebrate a really big, really important to me benchmark for the channel. Why am I holding it like this? Grab yourself some ginger ale. So good. Preferably Canada Dry. Seagram's is allowed. And we are going to start. So yeah, we can either start with Agent Venom Episode 1, which, by the way, I have never read an Agent Venom comic in my life. The character just sounded cool when I was younger, and I loved his design, so I looked at my little, I have like an Avengers comic book era character guide. Like, it tells you their information, their powers, their friends, acquaintances, enemies, slight backstory. I used that as reference, plus my own canon, to make like almost 20 pages long of Agent Venom. Thank you so much. I know a lot of people found us through, like the collective, found me, my channel, through the Over the Garden Wall video, and I'm really glad that, like, found an audience so well. That's obviously my most viewed video, and it's what's pulled most of the subscribers and views that I've gotten this entire time. And it's not even my best video. It's really not. You go back, don't go back, but if you go back to like anything pre-farewell, I think, I don't know if I don't remember if my Ratatouille TikTok musical video was any good. Pixar Ranked was fun. But like, I guess that's right before Over the Garden Wall. But like, I don't know. Anything earlier than Over the Garden Wall, especially, I was really, really rough. I've gotten a lot better, and I'm still not great, but I've gotten a lot better in the 2 years that I have been doing this channel. Which is kind of the point. I started, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, just like, get something really, really good and then put that out. But I've never been that way. I've been put out a bunch of trash and hope one day it gets better. But then again, my Ratatouille video, which was my first video essay, was pretty popular, even though it was pretty bad. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna read through Agent Venom, Episode 1 by Micah Grayway, first draft. I'm gonna die of embarrassment while I read this. Opens on Agent Venom logo with music behind it, then cuts to the intro. The intro sums up Flash Thompson's past in relation to Peter Parker. Somehow. I didn't put how, it just does. It sums up that Flash wasn't always very nice to Peter, but one day Peter fought back, referencing Raimi's Spider-Man. And then they left each other alone after that. Then that Flash put his time into getting smarter and more in shape. Then that he goes into the military and fights and loses his legs. Then they have an experimental test that could give him his legs back and make him a super soldier. Cut to him fighting in the war as Agent Venom, without showing too much of Agent Venom, and ends with a quote of him saying, No, that's my first line of dialogue. No. It's for the people like Peter. And then we cut to black. That's our intro. That is our introduction. Okay. We cut to black. Then we're in an exterior airport. It is sunset. It fades back on the New York airport, the New York airport, the one and only. I don't know. Flash is finally home. The sun is setting. Cut to interior airplane, time, sunset. Flash is still getting in his seat, somber about being home to a world he hardly knows. No sign of Venom, but he has his legs back. He stands up as somber, jazzy, in quotations, music plays, because I've always had good taste in music. I've always loved jazz, so... Flash is still a young man in his mid-20s, around 26, with black hair and a friendly yet tough-looking face, and he is in a military uniform. He starts to walk off the plane, the last one off. Wow, it's not he is the last one off, it's just the last one off. The camera follows him in a tracking shot that doesn't move. I don't want to cover my face. Which I think is implying that, like, I don't know if that's implying it's a tracking shot across the side of the plane, or it's a tracking shot pushing forward. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Cut to interior airport at the checkout desk. He walks up to the counter and sees an attractive young woman behind the counter. I don't know why I felt that necessary to put in. Love myself. He gets in line, and as this happens, the music lightens up. He's up next in line and gets himself prepared. He walks to the woman, in quotations, Felicia Hardy. Dialogue again. So when even now when I write screenplays, I don't write a whole lot of dialogue, mainly because I'm really bad at writing dialogue, and I'd much rather put like a bunch, I don't know, I'd much rather it be almost a silent film than have my trash dialogue. And now we're gonna read it. Walks up to the woman. Hey, my name is Flash Thompson. I just got back into town from the war, and I was wondering if you knew anyone who would be willing to show me around the city. That was the first page. It's getting good now. The plot is starting. He says this very flirtatiously, apparently. I said it wrong then. She looks at him skeptically, seeming to be used to this kind of thing. But then she seems to change her mind as she sees his wallet in his coat pocket. I'd be happy to show you around if you want to wait till the end of my shift. They both look at the clock. Flash. Flash looks at his wristwatch, a very expensive-looking watch, which he just got back to the war from the war. He's 26, which means, and this is like a war, just some war, but this means that, like, is he rich? I didn't specify this, but he has a very expensive-looking watch when he just got back from the war. It reads 3:46. Felicia says, I get off at 4. Wow, it's really not that much of like a wait for me kind of thing, because she gets off in 14 minutes. Flash says, I'll be waiting. They both look at each other. Flash walks away as Felicia tends to the next in line. The camera follows Flash as he waits for the clock to reach 4. It seems to take forever, even though it's only 14 minutes. It seems to take forever, but he doesn't get too annoyed. He reminisces about old memories from Midtown High School. Fade 2, we are going to a memory sequence. By the way, this was intended, I remember this was intended to be animated. None of this live action trash. This is animated. Fade 2, interior Midtown High School. Flash is in the school hall and is talking to MJ, comic accurate looks-wise. They are both upset. Young Flash, you're breaking up with me? I'm sorry, Flash, it's over. Is there someone else? Young Flash starts to get less mad and more sad and betrayed. Young MJ, is there? Yes, Flash, there's someone else. MJ storms off, and just then, Peter comes in and runs after her. Bad timing, Peter. Young Flash, is it Parker? Is it Parker? He's very torn up about this. Peter Parker apparently ruined his life. He stands there practically crying, people are staring, and he storms off. And then, oh wow, this is cool. I do a J cut, I think is the right term for this, because Felicia, while it's still in the shot of him in the school, says, it's Flash, right? Flash Thompson? Then we fade back. Sorry, I just got a DM and it was funny. We fade back to the airport. Flash is caught off guard by this, having been lost in thought. Yeah, Flash. Alright, Flash, let's go. She grabs him and helps him up. Felicia, I'll get a cab, and you can see anything you want to. Flash and Felicia walk towards the door, with Felicia in the lead. Cut to exterior airport, time dark. Felicia has called a cab in and is talking to the driver. She can't be heard by Flash. Then leans back out and opens the door for Flash, helping him in. Then she gets in. Cut to interior cab. Where do you want to go? Wherever you want to take me. She leans up and whispers something to the driver. Just as the cab gets into the airport parking lot, she rolls down her window and Flash looks curiously at her because it is rather cold outside. In a short, hard-to-follow action, she unbuckles her seatbelt and jumps in a very ballet-style jump out the window, and the driver keeps driving after a quick glance. So, why'd she buckle? They're in the airport. They're in the parking lot. Like, maybe they pulled up. I've never seen any airports in New York. I've only seen the Atlanta airport. And in the Atlanta airport, you can go over and you can, like, there's a little area, there's parking, and then you can also drop off and pick up in case you don't want to pay for parking and you're just going to be there real quick. So I'm assuming I meant like he got picked up at one of these areas and then drives over to the parking lot. But still, why did she buckle? Flash, what the heck? Stop the car! That's a good line. The driver, hey man, she paid me to take you to the location she told me, and said to tell you that she'd meet you there at 7. If you want out, you can get out. Where did she tell you to take me? He glances down at his watch, but to his surprise, it wasn't there. It had been stolen. She gave me the address. Give me a second. He looks around to the cab to try and find his watch, and while he's looking, he checks for his wallet. It's also gone. Oh, it's East 21st Street, Manhattan. I have no idea if that's an actual place. I wrote this too long ago. Yossi, you're in New York somewhere, or at least near that area. Is that a thing? East 21st Street, Manhattan. Flash stops looking for his stuff, shocked at what he heard. What was that? East 21st Street, Manhattan. You know it? Yeah. It's a police station. Is that I don't know. A police station? Stop the cab. Stop the cab? Don't you want me to drive you somewhere at least? I can't. She stole my wallet. Stole your wallet? Well, I'm sorry. I hope the police can get it back for you. This is peak voice acting, by the way. Hire me. The cab has stopped right at the end of the parking lot. They never made it out of the parking lot during all of this. Flash gets out, the cab turns around and goes back to the airport. It's dark and the lights light up the parking lot with a busy airport in the background. Flash walks towards the airport but doesn't go to the main entrance. This is where things get spicy. He turns to the side and starts going around the back. He comes into a dark alley-esque road and sees Felicia. He backs into the shadows, and you can hear a goo-esque swooshy noise. A goo-esque swooshy noise. And he comes back, semi in the light, so you can barely see him. Kind of like The Godfather, which I had not seen. Agent Venom, period. He's slowly and staying in the shadows towards Felicia. I am, oh my gosh. Yossi has confirmed that's an actual police station. I did my research. I'm amazing. Where was I? Slowly staying in the shadows towards Felicia. She had gotten into some kind of costume, mostly black, with her white hair to contrast. I never described her. Just as he was about to come out and charge at her, he hears a swoosh and sees some sort of rope go through the air, and it attaches itself to the wallet, and it gets pulled out of her hand and back up to the roof of the airport. He looks up and sees a man in a costume of blue, red, and black. Spider-Man. Q theme. Stealing from war vets now? That's a new low even for you, Felicia. She looks up at the roof, almost happy to see Spider-Man. Spider-Man, I'm almost surprised you made it, but I suppose that tracker paid off. So you caught me stealing one measly wallet. Is that really something you're gonna bring me in for? I know you, Felicia. You wouldn't just steal a wallet just to get me to come by. I like your company, Spider. Why can't you just let me have my fun, and instead we can spend some quality time together? I just need the wallet. Spider-Man looks at the ID in the wallet. Eugene Thompson. Why do I know that name? Then he sees the clearance level on the ID. What is that? Clearance level 7! Oh wait, no, he whispers this. Clearance level 7? Felicia must be up to something big. Spider-Man flips down from the roof and lands pretty near to where Flash is, back further in the darkness. Spider-Man looks back and then back at... Spider-Man quickly looks back and then back at Felicia. Felicia runs at Spider-Man with claws out and leaps at him. He dodges out of the way, and she lands on all her arms and leg. Oh, all her arms and legs. A fight ensues, and Spider-Man ends up leaving her tied up, and with the wallet and watch in hand. He looks at the back of the watch to say Flash, and it says, "To Flash Thompson, my superstar." Just then, Flash, unvenomified, that's a word, comes running down the alley. "Are you back here?" Spider-Man whispers. "Flash Thompson." "Are you Eugene Thompson?" "Yeah, that's me. Most people just call me Flash." "Are you Spider-Man?" "Yep, that's me, Flash. I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Here's your wallet and watch back." He web zips the stuff back to him. "Thanks. Who is she? Why is she dressed like that?" "Her name is Felicia, aka Black Cat. She's a wanted thief and cat burglar." "What did she want with my wallet?" "I'm not sure, but I'll look into it." They look back at her and she's gone, and the aforementioned tracker is sitting there with a small cat plushie holding a heart. "Well, I've got to go look into that. Web you later, Flash." I wrote "web you later, Flash." He swings over to the plush and picks it up and swings away. Flash checks his wallet. Almost all of his money was stolen, but there was enough to get a cab to Midtown, and a note saying, "Hope this is enough to make it to wherever you're going, Flash Thompson." No, "Wherever you're going, Flash Thompson," with a little cat and a heart drawn on. And he looked at his government ID, and it was also missing. He got a cab, drove to Midtown, went to a rundown apartment complex. He went up to the 3rd floor and went into a dingy room. He used the key and noticed that the other key was missing. Flash. She'd better not be in there waiting for me. He opens the door. It cuts to an angle that doesn't show the inside of the apartment. He closes the door with a boom. Cut to black. Agent Venom, episode 1. That's like 5 minutes of actual screen time. Agent Venom, episode 1. You know, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Maybe I'm not being objective, but that wasn't terrible. That was, it could have been worse. Yeah, we're gonna do the fantasy one. I love fantasy. I always have, and I used to have this thing. I'll explain a little bit before I read this one. I used to have this thing. I actually still have. I have this model sword. That's like, it's not a model sword. It's a practice fighting sword made out of like a rubbery plastic. And I used to imagine that it was like a mist sword because it was all black, and I would like imagine that you could like mist through things and that it could like disappear and reappear from Will of the Mist. And I was obsessed with this idea. I loved this idea. I wrote a bunch about this idea. I still like the idea. I think it's cool. But if I remember correctly, this is one of those screenplays that is just not that great. So let's see. We have no opening. We just go straight into an exterior shot. We have no title. We have no credits. We have nothing here. We have exterior town Grandel. A young man walks up to the small town of Grandel. He's dressed in all black with black gloves. He's angry. I think this one's older too, by the way, script-wise. A couple of villagers see him and are shocked, and more come out to see what it is. The man extends his arm out, opening his hand. A black mist appears around his hand and quickly goes away. In its place is a sword made of some kind of mist, but a different mist from earlier. Why isn't it the same mist? A shadow sword. The man, Aldrich, runs at them, and just as he is about to deal the first blow with the people running and screaming, we pan up above the village, title card, with people screaming in the background. That's pretty metal. I was gonna write Game of Thrones before, well, actually it wasn't before Game of Thrones, but like, before I knew what Game of Thrones was, I was writing Game of Thrones. Cut to interior Aldrith's house. Aldrith awakes from sleep, sweaty and confused. He is sitting in a small room with a window and a small bed, with not very nice anything. He gets up and starts to get dressed. He puts on a light brown shirt and pants and heads up the stairs. Interior Aldrith's house, living room. I'm going to mess up all of my triths. He comes down a small ladder that leads into his living room. It's a small shack, just as dingy as the bedroom. He grabs a small leather sack off the roughly made table sitting in the middle of the room, and he grabs a sheath with the sword in it. He leaves. Exterior town, Beltrop. He walks out of the house into the small dirt road of Beltrop. It's hot, and the sand that makes up most of the terrain reflects the sun, burning anyone's eyes if they're not careful. Several other people from various other houses were doing the same, with the same attire as him and the same various tools for smithing, hunting, cooking, gardening, and other jobs a town needs to have. He and the other men with swords are all walking towards the tallest building in the town, a gray stone tower about 3 stories tall. Interior tower, Beltrop. They walk into the tower. There's a line of chainmail armor and copper helmets. Why chainmail and copper? Those are made out of different things. They start to pick them up and put them on, having to take off their swords and sacks in the process. They then go up to the top of the tower and look out. They are on watch. Aldrith is enjoying himself, as he always does. Looking out on the great expanse of the desert around him and his town below, and even more so on the small glimpse of jungle you can get in the far south side of the desert. Which, by the way, I love how much these just play to my specific taste and stuff. I love the desert. I love fantasy settings. I love, mist swords. I love dark fantasy. And, I really wrote to my tastes. Back when I was younger, my taste was, orphan, abandoned, and, it was this abandoned orphan child who would go on some sort of adventure. And I mean, I've been writing stories for a long time, literally all of my life I've been writing stories. I just like to write. And a lot of my earlier stories, because I had just read so many books and liked that trope, none of my characters ever had parents, and they were all kids. I wrote this one story that was this epic, fantasy war story set in my front yard, between bushes, and it was this ant war that was going on. Ants were fighting over territory, and for some reason in this story that I wrote a long time ago, which doesn't really see Uncharted vibes, I mean kind of, but this story that doesn't seem to have anything to do with anything that would require the main character to be a child or an orphan. The main character is an orphan child ant who solves mysteries. And I wrote that. Okay. You can get a glimpse in the far south side of the desert. Guard 1. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yes, it is, my friend. Do you ever wonder what goes on in the other bigger towns and cities? Well, I suppose everyone does. Second nature, I would imagine. True. They stand in silence, content with standing guard over the people. Then, with a whoosh, an arrow from very far off strikes Guard 1, and he falls over, dead. All the soldiers immediately get down. Aldrith goes over to the man and checks to see if he's still alive. He's not. Then he turns his attention to the arrow, an uncommonly long arrow with black and blue feathers on the end, and attached to the back. I think about this story that I wrote a lot to Yossi's comment. I think about that. I came up with that, and I wrote that. It was a short story. I wasn't writing novels or anything. But, what was I on when I was young? I wrote, a war epic about a child ant who solves mysteries. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Attached to the back was a small piece of parchment. Well, he does this to the other guard. Oh, while he does this, the other guards search around and scan as they can. Guard 2, we need an archer. Guard 3, can you see who shot it? He pulls off the note, seemingly entranced by its mystery. Interior, Aldrith's house, bedroom. Aldrith wakes up from sleep, sweaty and confused. He's sitting in a small room. I copy-pasted this, didn't I? A small room with a window and a small bed. He's not very nice anything. He gets up, gets dressed, put on a light brown shirt and pants, head downstairs. Interior, Aldrith's house, living room. He comes into... It's the same thing. I copy-pasted my intro. Instead of saying it was like the same thing that happened in the morning, I copy-pasted. He leaves the house, he walks, he sees everybody else going out of the town. They're doing the exact same thing that they did. Greystone Tower, about 3 stories tall. Interior, tower belltop. They walk up the tower, there's a line of chainmail. They put on the helmets, they go up. Oh, wait, here's the change. They walk up to the tower, there's a line of chainmail armor and copper helmets, all battle-worn and sand-worn. They start to pick them up and put them on, having to take off their swords and sacks in the process. Aldrith, up to this point, has looked very grim about the whole situation, not seeming to want to do what he was about to do. Indeed, he did not. Just then, standing at the bottom of the small tower, a man, the captain, came in, completely decked out in the finest armor of all of them, but no more happy than any of them. Captain, we all know what we have to do. We all know what's coming. So are we going to die today, or will we stand? I'm not going to say we have much of a chance, but I assure you that if we try our hardest, we have more of a chance than if we don't. Try it all. Sorry. So, are you ready? I'm trying not to be too loud. I'm probably already peaking the microphone some. The men, while not happy with the prospect, work up some vigor and cheer and pull off their swords. Exterior, Greato Desert. The men now number only 8. 2 with bows and hardly any experience are lined up in the desert. Still no view of the oncoming danger. But it is there. It's quiet as the sound of the desert usually is this time. It's quiet as the desert usually is, but this time all was quiet, not a sound from anyone in the town. The only sound you could hear was your own heartbeat and the armor slowly rubbing against itself. Beat, beat, beat. They take 3 beats. The men stand ready and waiting, eyes peeled. Then, almost out of nowhere, an arrow flies through the sky and lands right next to Aldrith's foot. Beat. The men charge. They go over a very small ridge, and standing there, just out of view, is about 100 men, many of them with arrows. I think I meant bows. But when they saw the small defense, they all laughed. The archers didn't want to just shoot them, so everyone charged. I love that. Like, I put this in that, like, the small 8-person defense runs out, and the archers see them and are just like, we can't shoot them. That would be too easy. Let's let them get close. Didn't want to shoot them. Everyone charged. When the 2 forces were about 100 feet from each other, another sound was heard over the running. Any and every able-bodied man and woman had gotten weapons available to them and were charging with the small onslaught of soldiers. The soldiers nod to each other. The 2 lines meet. The 100 no less discouraged by the 50 or so people who had joined in. Exterior battlegrounds. There wasn't much of a chance, but they fought as hard as they could. The attackers, dressed in fine armor, had strange black shields and helmets. Soon Aldrith is fighting closer and closer to the edge of a cliff on the west side of the desert. The West Side Story. He cannot see any of his people through the dust. All he can see were these strange enemies. The 4 that had him pinned, spears out, backing him towards the edge, were laughing. Just then, one of the soldiers jumps on... I cannot read. I have dyslexia, by the way. This is very difficult. One of the soldiers jumps on one of the 4 and stabs him in the face through the helmet. But it is all for naught, because he's immediately killed by the other 3. Okay, so that was very confusingly worded, but I think the picture is there are 4 soldiers backing Aldrith off a cliff, but then one of Aldrith's soldiers, jumps and grabs him and stabs him in the face, and then is immediately killed. So it was all for naught. Aldrich sees this as his opportunity, and he tries to make a run for it, but one of the soldiers stabs him with a spear and thrusts him back off the cliff. Cut to black. Beat. Interior cart. Aldrich wakes up sweaty and shaking. He is no longer wearing his armor. In fact, he is no longer wearing anything but his light brown pants and his shirt, so he's wearing a lot, actually, barely hanging around his neck. He's dazed and realizes he's in a small cart being driven somewhere. He looks around for a door and finds a small door, but it's locked from the outside, so he looks around him to find another small exit, barely big enough for his head to fit through. It was unlocked, and he figures he better see who or what he finds out there. He swings the door in and sees the surroundings, just desert, but desert at night. He couldn't quite get the angle right, but he tried to make out what looked like some kind of town in the distance that they were headed to. He sticks his head fully out through the hole and turns his body around so he can see the driver. He sees a man wearing a turban and then his sword. He tries to reach for it without being noticed. He then realizes he won't be able to reach, but then he sees his bag hanging down on the side. He reaches out for it and slowly grabs it. He pulls it inside slowly and opens it up. There's a small knife and a map of the area. Why is there a map of the area if he's been kidnapped? He opens the water and a water skin. He opens the water skin and immediately takes a drink. He then pulls out the map and tries to find any nearby city. So I think it's like a map of like the major area with his town on it. Aldrich, under his breath, "Where am I?" Because, I would say that if I was kidnapped. He finds all the nearest cities. Helka, Yol, and Retpoi are the nearest. He looked out again to see where he might be, for it was almost dawn. He looked around and saw some kind of sunlight coming through from the direction they were headed. East it was, then. He checks the map again. It must be... Oh, he's saying this still. It must be Helka. What is to be done to me? What is to be done to me? It's a great line. He looks out his hole again and sees he's getting closer, about 300 yards. The man driving looks over and sees him. Cartman. He's named Cartman. I love Cartman. What are you? Hold! Exterior desert. The horse stops and the man gets down. Aldrich goes back to his bag and quickly pulls out his small knife. He looks for a place to hide it, but with such a little amount of clothing, he finds nothing. And then he has an idea. He rips the rest of his torn-off shirt around his neck and drapes it over the knife in his hand. The man unlocks and opens the door and pulls Aldrich out. He pulls out a staff and goes to knock him over the head with it. He swings. Aldrich dodges out of the way and gets up. The man laughs and takes another swing at Aldrich. Aldrich grabs the staff as it was swinging at him. This breaks his hand, but it gives him an opening as he lunges forward, stabbing the man with his concealed knife. The man falls over. I had a very violent imagination, apparently. Wait, that's it? That's the end? That's all I wrote? It's kind of disappointing. I disappoint myself. I think I'm out of Canada Dry. So that was very disappointing. It wasn't, it wasn't the worst. The dialogue was really bad. But it was very disappointing in the fact that I did not exactly cliffhanger apparently, but so by the time I did these scripts, the Agent Venom scripts, I had some idea of how to use notation on a script. This one I did not. There's nothing. I mean, the dialogue, I'm sure this is loud. The dialogue is in its little dialogue bubbles, but I didn't put cuts. I didn't put fade to blacks. I didn't put anything. But on our little makeshift TV stream, we are going back, changing channels to Agent Venom Episode 2 by Micah Grayway. First draft. After this, we will get into our ranking of Bluesky Animation Studios, by the way. And this one's a little bit shorter. This is only 6 pages compared to the other Agent Venom episode. Agent Venom Episode 2. We go in on the Agent Venom logo and go to the intro, which we saw in the last script. They do the whole intro every time? That's lame. Cut to interior Flash's apartment, time night. Flash's apartment that's a terrible way to word that. Flash's apartment with the same angle we left on. Cut to a view of the apartment. No one's in the apartment. The apartment. I need to stop saying the apartment. I hadn't even watched the movie The Apartment yet, which is a very good movie. You should go watch it. Billy Wilder is a gift to direction and cinema and life, and if you haven't watched some of his movies, go watch them. The apartment is old and dirty, has no posters up, and he doesn't seem to have much of anything stuff-wise. He has a bed, a small room, a small desk, and a tiny kitchen. There's one other small room, his bedroom. Wow, then it's not that small of an apartment. That's a 2-room apartment. I pictured it smaller in my mind reading through this. Oh wait, no, it's his bathroom. That's a little bit better. I take that back. I can't read. There's only one other small room, his bathroom. It looks like it hasn't had anyone living in it for quite some time. It hadn't. He sets down his stuff. That he had with him. A small suitcase and a backpack. He walks over to his desk and looks at a picture from his class in high school. He didn't miss high school, but he did miss the people. The civilian life, if you will. Hey, Billy Wilder, though. Okay, Yossi, what's your favorite Billy Wilder movie? I don't know. Venom. Feels good to be back home. It's different than I remember. You didn't have me back then. This is canonically my Venom voice. Yeah, but it wasn't just you either. You should go find Peter. Look, I knew Peter a long time ago, and I wasn't very nice to him. I doubt he would even want to see me. But I thought you said, yeah, he got me through some stuff, but not like him personally. Well, what are you going to do? Shift gears to the Billy Wilder stream. I don't think I've watched enough Billy Wilder movies to shift gears. I think I've watched, hold on, I can actually pull this up. Give me un momento. Let's see. Find a film. We're looking for, let's see, Some Like It Hot. Very good movie. Billy Wilder. View. Fade watched. Yeah, so I have seen Sunset Boulevard, The Apartment, Some Like It Hot, Double Indemnity, and Ace in the Hole. So I really don't think I have the material to do a whole Billy Wilder stream. I think if I ranked them, not that I'm interrupting the script to do a ranking of Billy Wilder, I think I would do Some Like It Hot, Ace in the Hole, The Apartment, Sunset Boulevard, Double Indemnity. Best being Some Like It Hot, worst being Double Indemnity. So that's my hot take. While he's talking, he's getting ready to go back out, looking in the mirror and various other things. Flash, I'm gonna try and find Black Cat. Or rather, we're gonna try and find her. Did I say Black Cat in the other script? I don't think I did. Sounds like fun. How are we going to find her? We go to the person who knows her. Spider-Man. Parker. He leaves not as Agent Venom yet. Cut to exterior New York City, time night. He is now Agent Venom. He's in a black suit with a big white spider on the front. Instead of a Spider-Man looking mask, he has a black helmet and armored shoulder pads and a tactical looking belt. He starts swinging around the city looking for Spider-Man. While he's swinging by an alley, he sees a robbery about to take place on a small shop. He swings down and starts beating them up. Wow. You know what's interesting about this? This doesn't fully make sense. If I have Venom as being like a sentient thing that's talking to him, like why? And he has Spider-Man powers, and like the reason Venom has Spider-Man powers is because the symbiote attached to Spider-Man, most of the interpretations I've seen. So like he got to know Black Suit Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker, before he ever got to know Flash. But maybe it's not the case in this adaptation I have made, because I don't know if Venom knows that Spider-Man is Peter Parker. He's beating people up. He beats them up. Goon 1, any sign of Spider-Man? Goon 2, the coast is clear right now, but hurry up. Goon 3, if he shows up, I'm getting out of here as fast as I can. Goon 1, he's not gonna show, alright? Just calm down. Agent Venom drops down, blending in with the darkness of the alley. Agent Venom, I was really hoping he'd show. He starts beating them up and webbing them in a thick black web, more horror movie-esque than Spider-Man. Goon 3 starts to run away. As he is running away, he shoots Agent Venom right in the chest. Agent Venom pauses, and the goon, thinking he got him, shoots him 2 more times in his chest. Cut to a shot showing the back of Agent Venom as the bullets, still fully intact, fall onto the alley floor behind him. Cut to the action again as Agent Venom leaps on the goon, at the same time shooting his web at him. He lands just at the time the goon has been pulled in, and right as his feet hit the ground, he punches him in the face. So it really sounds like I just liked Batman and Spider-Man and combined them, because again, I've never read an Agent Venom comic in my life. Ever once. Never ever. He punched the goon. Cut to shot of a girl, Gwen Stacy. Wow, we're getting all the alumni. Filming with her phone, she gasps, alerting Agent Venom to her presence. He looks over at her and webs the phone out of her hand. He looks at the phone, and Gwen is frozen in place with fear. The phone shows she was live streaming with the caption, "The Return of Venom." Okay, maybe Venom already was here. Okay, so I just need to have more faith in my past writing. He picks up the phone and points it at his face. Cut to first-person view through the camera. Oh no, he talks to the camera. To all the viewers, I'm not Venom. I'm a friend of Spider-Man's, and I just stopped a break-in. So how about instead of live streaming, you call the police? Wow. Gwen, I did! The police pull up and Agent Venom webs the phone and swings up onto the building. The cops come out and see him zip away and go up to Gwen. Cop 1, did he hurt you? No, I'm fine. But who was he? Wow, why am I so squeaky for that? Who was he? Cop 1, good, I don't know what happened. Did you see what happened? I think so, but I'm not sure. I came up and saw whoever this guy is drop down and beat up those guys in masks, but I could have sworn he looked like Venom. He said he wasn't, and he said he was a friend of Spider-Man's, so maybe he knows something about this. Cop 1, well, if it is Venom, then Spider-Man needs to know. But if not, then maybe he can give us some insight on who it is. The whole time this conversation is going on, Cop 2 is checking the scene in the alley, seeing the men are alive and such. Cop 1, well, thank you for the information, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave, unless you have anything else of importance. I'm glad I could help. Good luck. Gwen walks away. Cop 2 walks up to Cop 1. Cop 2, it doesn't seem like Venom's style. Stopping break-ins and leaving everyone alive. We might be dealing with a new web-slinger. I don't know why my accents are all over the place. Cut 2. Interior unknown location, in parentheses, biotech labs. What time is it? It is 9:30. We have almost been going an hour. That is good. That is good for time, I think. Probably. A man sits in the chair in a pristine but dark lab with all the lights out. His desk in front of him with a computer on it. The computer screen has the live stream titled The Return of Venom. The camera is at an angle that doesn't show his face. He picks up his phone and hits the speed dial. Mr. Charles. Okay, but I don't know what it was. I think I actually do know what it was. An Adventures in Odyssey growing up. For all of you crazy cool cat kids out there who are, either grow up in like the Christian South or a pastor's kid like me. I grew up with Adventures in Odyssey, an actually, relatively neat, in my opinion, audio drama, radio thingamabob. And there's a villain on there called Mr. Charles. And ever since then, I've really loved the name for a villain, Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles. Get me on the phone with General Clark. Exterior, New York, time, night. Agent Venom is sitting atop a building looking out at Central Park, waiting for something to happen. I didn't think Spider-Man to be the no-show type. Maybe he's busy. It just doesn't seem like something he would do, though come to think of it, he was always late getting everywhere in high school. Oh, so they know it's Peter Parker. They know Spider-Man's Peter Parker. I'm crazy. They sit in silence and watch the city, the cars, the people, all going places, all doing things. They waited and waited, and then finally he decides to get up. Alright, if we can't find him as Spider-Man, maybe we can find him as Peter Parker. They swing down, and it stays on the shot of the city for a second. Cut to exterior, right outside the Daily Bugle. Ayo, we're getting to the Daily Bugle. Now we're getting into the good stuff. Probably. Flash is about to go in and takes his time to look at the sign. He walks in and starts to make his way up the main floor. I am amazing. I am a fantastic writer. This was like 7 years ago that I wrote this. Maybe more like 6, because this one seems a bit newer, but still. These are quite something. He walks in and starts to make his way up to the main floor. As he walks around, they have a bunch of posters and newspaper articles with headlines mostly pertaining to Spider-Man. Flash to himself. I guess Pete's done pretty good for himself. He then goes to the elevator and gets on the main floor, where a bunch of desks are lined up with people working. And in the back, behind a panel of glass that stretches the entire room, is a main desk with J. Jonah Jameson at his desk with a big cigar in his mouth. Flash walks up to the receptionist with a smile on his face. Picture Raimi Spider-Man, because that was my only idea of like a newsroom at the time. That's it. That's all I had going for. So I literally just described the newsroom from the Daily Bugle and Raimi Spider-Man. Flash, hi, I'm looking for Peter Parker. He was once an employee here. Receptionist, he still works here sometimes. At least he doesn't have a job here anymore. He freelances with us sometimes. He's taken photos for some of our most famous articles. You may have seen some of his work on your way in. Yes, that's very nice. Oh wait, no, this is yes, that's very nice. When was the last time you saw him? He was just in here yesterday with some new pictures that you can find on today's front page, actually. Yesterday? Do you know when he'll be back? Not sure. Like I said, he does just freelance now. Well, thanks for the help. She pulls a copy of today's paper from her desk. Do you want a copy of today's paper? I have an extra right here. Sure. He takes the paper and reads the front page. It has a picture of him from the night before. Oh, we changed days. I missed that. From the night before, fighting the goons from an angle on the roof. The headline reads, New Spider, Threat or Menace. I feel like that's the same thing. Cut to black. Agent Venom, Episode 2. This was the greatest show of all time. I don't know why nobody ever greenlit it. I think it was pretty great. I would watch that. That was like a collective 10 minutes of film, but I would watch that. I would tune in every Saturday for that. So yeah, those were my scripts. That was our first plan that we had, was to read those scripts. Um, so yeah, that was interesting. That's a taste into my screenplay mind from like 7 years ago. I hope I've improved since then. I really do. I write a lot, so I think that maybe means I improve sometimes. Actually, this YouTube channel has helped me improve my writing a lot, because it started to get me to view writing a lot differently, to view it as more of like an actual trying to understand what makes a story work a lot more than just like writing whatever crazy stuff comes to my mind. And that both is a help and a hindrance, because like sometimes when I just write whatever comes to mind, I could write pages upon pages of story. But if I try to like think of like important stuff, I'll be like, and then not write anything. So it's kind of, it's a give and take between my very creative side and me and my actually trying to make something good side. But yeah, those weren't that bad. I don't know. If they were bad, tell me. Tell me your thoughts. Though they weren't good, like they weren't anything special, but they didn't seem that bad to me. And the Canada Dry's all gone. So yeah, so now we're gonna get into our next part. Probably, hopefully, it won't last too long. But then I'm going to play Stray, a new game that came out today. I'm very excited for that. It's got cats, but I'll be doing that after I do a quick ranking of Bluesky Animation Studios, because I don't know, like my video rankings have gotten a lot of popularity in terms of my channel, and like I always really love doing them, and this isn't one that would really make that much of a video. I mean, I could do an in-depth video on it if I tried, but there's really not that many Bluesky movies, and the studio is done now, which is sad because I liked Bluesky for a lot. So I've pulled up. We have Letterboxd. We're going to create our list here. I really hope the typing isn't too loud. Blue Sky ranked list. Okay, and I have it pulled up down here. All the Bluesky films, feature-length films, in release order, of which there are, I think, 13. So starting off at our very first intro, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Our very first thing, Ice Age, 2002. Who doesn't love Ice Age? I mean, honestly, I grew up with Ice Age. We actually had an Ice Age DVD that had a little Papa John's ad in it. It was really cool because it was like, it was like a 2-disc case, but the second disc was not a disc. It was a Papa John's ad. And for some reason that stuck in my mind a lot. But I actually really love Ice Age. I love what Ice Age is trying to do. I think its character dynamics are really fun. The animation doesn't look great, but it was 2002, so can you really blame them? But there's so many funny bits and just good uses of the story, and like, I don't know. It's not fantastic. I think I gave it like a 3.5. But like, I would watch Ice Age anytime. I can quote most of the movie. I've watched it countless times. Ice Age is good. Good film. Up next in release order is not Robbie Grayway. Shout out to Robbie Grayway for literally giving me like 90% of the resources that I need to make this channel. Robots. Hey, Papa John's is good. The goal was to get you to want Canada Dry. That was the goal. Drink Canada Dry. But yeah, robots. I mean, what is there to be said about robots? We have Big Weld. We have Ewan McGregor. We have Robin Williams, I'm pretty sure. But is there anything really that fantastic about robots? No, not really. It's not that great of a film. There's some funny stuff, and it's not It's not aggressively awful by any means. But if we're being brutally honest to robots, which I think we should always be brutally honest to robots, it is not that great of a film. But it's kind of fun. And the animation is definitely a huge step up to, like, Ice Age. The difference, I think that's a pretty big jump. That's a 3-year jump. Big Weld is amazing. No, you don't understand. Big Weld is the greatest thing to happen to cinema. But I gave it a no, Yoshi Robots is not that good. I gave it a 2.5 star. Big Weld is amazing. Ewan McGregor is amazing. Upgrades are amazing. The villain is fun, but it's just I can't get behind it. I can't get into it. I can't endorse it. So it is going to, for now, go to the number 2 slot. Not Aunt Fanny. Aunt Fanny is not where it's at. I'm sorry. It's not happening. It's not where we're at in the animation landscape. Up next in release order is Horton Hears a Who 2008, which holds a near and dear place in my heart because I did something akin to a musical adaptation of it called Seussical. Slightly different because it draws from a bunch of Seuss stories, but it is mostly relating to Horton Hears a Who, which is cool. I met my girlfriend while performing Seussical. Horton Hears a Who I also grew up on. I'm just gonna move it there. The cast is ridiculous. I don't know why the cast is what it is. Like, it's just every weird comedian at the time. Like, what were they doing in 2008 being in this film? But it's fun, it's simple. I really like its bits. It's got a little anime bit. It's got so many fun lines. I could again, excuse me, too much Canada Dry. I could again, like, quote this entire movie. I grew up on it. So again, I'm biased. I'm biased about this. That is you. For those of you who are not looking at the chat live, I should have had the chat over there, but I didn't have time to work that out. I don't know, man. Like, this is fun. I think it's a fun adaptation of, like, a Seuss world. I think Horton can be really fun and really annoying in a cool way. I like a lot of the, like, the slapstick comedy that it has. There's not a whole lot of slapstick comedy like this anymore, besides, like, the Minions, I guess. And that's just not the same. Like, dude, when he gets the shot in his arm and his arm goes all flappy, or like the lot of liquid thing when he has like 30 million cups of water that he's bringing for everybody, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. He gets to ride on top of the giant meatball in the parade because he is the mayor, and that's cool. So yeah, I give Horton Hears a Who a 3.5. But it is not better than Ice Age, or at least I don't like it more than Ice Age. Up next, let's see, Ice Age. They were hitting it up with the sequel, The Meltdown. This is the one that is literally all about how Manny has to have sex with somebody who doesn't want to have sex with him, and he doesn't want to have sex with her. But they're like, maybe we should have sex because otherwise we'll die out. And that's the plot. That's the plot of Ice Age 2. There's also something with glaciers. I don't remember. I literally just remember the fact that 90% of the movie is like Manny and this lady, I don't remember the lady mammoth's name, being like, for the species, I guess. For the species. And they spend the entire movie just hating each other, and then they're like, maybe we do love each other and we can have sex for love instead. And then mammoths come out of nowhere. Hundreds of mammoths. The species was never endangered. The mammoths rise. I don't know what's going on. Ice Age 2 kind of sucks. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like it. It's not the worst thing in the world. We'll get to those. But it is not the worst. I did these slightly out of order. I'm realizing, because The Meltdown came out in 2006 and Horton Hears a Who came out in 2008. So I did those slightly out of order, but that's okay because it doesn't matter. Cool Australian boy. Are you talking about the possums? Or are you talking about Buck? Because Buck is not in 2. Buck doesn't come in until 3. That is Dawn of the Dinosaurs that he comes in, which is actually what is up next, Dawn of the Dinosaurs. That is the one with Buck. This one, they go into the ground, deep into the ground, so Hollow Earth Theory is here. We have that going for us. And they find dinosaurs. Oh, by the way, I gave Ice Age 2 a 2 stars out of 5. And the only thing I remember, I have not seen this movie in forever, but I remember Buck being fun to my child sensibilities. He was fun Australian man with eye patch who made weasel jokes. And that was cool. I also remember Manny and his wife, and I think child, being really annoying. Them having no idea what to do with Sid or Diego, which they don't know how to do after the first movie, because the first movie was like a weird buddy comedy of a bunch of different people who shouldn't work, but they come together to make a cool little group. It was all about their friendship, and then the second one is all about sex. So you lose the friendship side there. They don't know what to do. They're not... Diego and Sid are alone, and they spend the rest of the series trying to not be alone. Also, Scrat is here, and he has the sexy girlfriend squirrel in this one. Yeah, and I say this not because I think the squirrel is sexy, but because the animators think she is. Like, they have her move. She has, like, the thickest hips in the world, and they have her move, like, everywhere she goes, and it's disturbing. I don't know what's wrong with this series. So it is better than 2, but it is not better than Robots by a long shot. Up next, coming in at 2011, we have Rio with Jesse Eisenberg. Weird movie. I do declare. It is a weird picture. Can I get this to... I think that's where I want it. Yeah, I think... do I think Horton Hears Who or Rio is better? I still haven't watched When Harry Met Sally, but it's funny. Rio is an interesting movie because Rio is like completely unnecessary in almost every way. The songs feel weird, everything feels weird, but it's kind of fun, you know? Like it's enjoyable. I don't know. I'm a sucker for birds. Why can't I get this to go where I want it to? There we go. I want it to be in the number 3. I really liked Rio growing up. I don't know. Like, I really don't have anything to say about this. The scientists are weird. Hearing, like, the voice cast of this, now that I know people, is, like, weird. I don't know. It's whacked out. But it's fun. It's fine. I don't have anything to say about Rio. I give it 3 stars. It's a fine movie. Next up, we have, coming in 2012, another Ice Age classic. We have Continental Drift, which is not good. It's a not good movie. We have Monkey Pirates, which sounds cool. Who doesn't like monkeys? That's true. Why are Blue Sky movies? What were they doing? The last 2 species they have to mate. The last 2 species they have to mate. What are you doing? These are animated kids movies. Why are these your plots? Again, Ice Age 4 suffers from the problem that the other Ice Age sequels have, in which the trio doesn't work anymore because it's no longer a trio. There's too many side characters. They don't know what to do. They have Sid's aunt, I think, voiced by Wanda Sykes, or maybe it's his grandma or something, and she is unfortunately not funny. And the pirate people monkey things, not fun. It's just really boring, and it really sucks because I think the dynamic of the 3 of them works really well in Ice Age. That's what carries it home for me. And they just never have that dynamic again because they instantly ruined it. Not that they couldn't have made what's her face work with the dynamic, but they instantly just dropped the other two because it's like they didn't know what to do with them and they never picked them back up. I gave Continental Drift a 1 star. Up next in 2013. Okay, yeah, and that joke too from Robots. You're poking at this, and I'm realizing how many, I guess, just sex jokes are in these movies, which that's a common theme for kids animated movies for some reason. It's supposed to be like the jokes for the parents to get, which, whatever. Up next is Epic. Epic. I have not seen since it came out in 2013. No, I did not rewatch any of these movies for this. I remember Epic. I remember it being exactly like a Tinkerbell movie, but boring. Because, I think the first Tinkerbell movie is actually good. And this is like that in a lot of similar ways and, aesthetic. But this has way more gaslighting between the weird, annoying scientist dad. It has weird, annoying, emotional stuff with the mom. It's all just lame. The tiny people, that's cool. But if you want tiny people fantasying it up all about, nature, just watch Tinkerbell. That being said, it's a pretty competent movie. It is not the worst thing going on. So we're going to put it... what did I rate Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaur? I gave it 2.5. So I also gave Epic 2.5. I'm going to put Epic behind Dawn of the Dinosaurs. Up next, we have Rio 2. This one is epic. This one is good. It's not that good, but it's epic. It's good. Rio 2 is really funny as a sequel because it's actually cool because they have the same dynamics. They don't do an Ice Age. They don't butcher the character dynamics that made the first work, but the plot is completely nonsensical. Nothing goes on that's interesting in this plot. Not a single thing. It does the same thing as Ice Age. You're pointing this out now to me. It is the exact same thing as Ice Age, in which we have, it was the last of the species need to mate in the first one, and then they're like, wait a minute, they're not the last of the species. But in this one, it was too late. They already had kids. So that's why their marriage doesn't work anymore. And Jesse Eisenberg is... he's insecure about her old friend from growing up. He's insecure. He thinks the dad doesn't accept him. He thinks this new hot bird boyfriend is gonna steal his wife away, and he's really insecure about all this. While also Carnival via the jungle is going on, and none of that is interesting. Besides, Nigel is fun. They brought back Nigel. They have the poison dart frog. It's fun, but it's fine. It's just not as cohesive as Rio, so it's down here. Up next, we have the Peanuts movie. Yeah, this is cool. I love the Peanuts. Okay, we're getting all the way up to 2015. I love the Peanuts. The Peanuts are great, and I think this is a really, really unique... I think this is a really unique adaptation of Peanuts stuff. I don't know. I think it's really fun. I think it's a unique look at what the Peanuts are. I think it captures a lot of the spirit and the vibe, and the animation never is too weird. I do think it's a little long and poorly paced, at least, because, I don't know, the Snoopy stuff and stuff like that doesn't work as well as it does in a lot of the other cartoons because there's no atmosphere going on. So, I don't know, you miss some of it, but it hits so much right that I really kind of love this movie. And I feel like it got completely forgotten about. And it's fun. It's got really good animation. I love that they went stylized with it. I wish it was 2D, but it is what we've got. But Up next, though, oh, and I give the Peanuts movie a 3.5, as you might have assumed. Up next is Ice Age Collision Course. Featuring, guys, I don't know if you know this, but Ice Age Collision Course, if I'm not mistaken, we've got J-Lo, we've got Nick Offerman. Come on, where is this? Oh, is this not the one I was thinking of? Where is he? I swear he's in this movie, but I cannot find him. Adam Devine, I think is his name. I don't know. He's here. But where's the boyfriend? I'm sorry, this is not interesting. But I have gotten... Neil deGrasse Tyson is here. Neil the Buck Weasel is his character name. That is something. Dude, why can't I find this? I swear, it's Drake. Drake is... I'm right about this. I can't confirm it because it's not popping up. But Drake is in this movie. I swear. He is there and it's terrible. I could not finish this movie. I have not rated this movie because I started it and I just couldn't bear... I know Yossi thinks I waste my time watching so many movies because I watch way too many movies. But this was I drew the line at Ice Age Collision Course. I was like, no, this is trash. I will not make it through this. So I do not have a full evaluation of Ice Age Collision Course. Besides very bad. Didn't like it. Terrible. I hate it. Up next is Ferdinand. That is not Ferdinand. Ferdinand with John Cena. Yeah, we're gonna put you there. Ferdinand. Ferdinand is like, you know, it is not great. It's kind of bad. But it is not the worst. I hate it. I hate so much about it. But it is not the worst. So I feel like the Ice Age movies that are like the last two Ice Age movies, that's Ice Age 4 and 5, that are just kind of soulless, feels like they were literally just doing it for the money, nothing interesting going on, butchered character dynamics, way over the top voice cast that doesn't work at all. That goes down here. That goes over here. But Ferdinand is just really bad and unfunny with a bad voice cast. I know people like John Cena. I even like John Cena in the Scooby-Doo movie that had John Cena in it that I just watched. But like I don't think this is the role for John Cena. This is not Ferdinand for me. This ain't it. I'm sorry. I think Ice Age 2 is better. So yeah. Up next, the last Blue Sky movie before they got bought out by Disney and shut down. Spies in Disguise. Featuring Will Smith and Tom Holland, which is interesting. And Spies in Disguise is pretty good. I'm going to be honest. It was actually kind of a neat way to end the series. I'm not the biggest fan of all of the humor because it's just not for me. But Spies in Disguise is really creative. It's pretty funny. There are good set pieces. The dynamic between Will Smith and Tom Holland actually works pretty well, which I wasn't expecting, even though I still do not like Tom Holland voice acting. Please get real voice actors in your movie. That'd be cool. That'd be great. But it's fun. It's cute. This is one that I would have really loved growing up. Like, it's a movie that I feel like was so simple, even in terms of like Blue Sky's track record, because these are most of the later ones, and they just get so weird and convoluted and not that like just fun and sweet. Ferdinand is pretty simple, but like Spies in Disguise is just, I don't know, it's good, but it's not great. There are still a lot of things that I don't like, mainly the villain, mainly the way the plot lays out and works, and like all the character beats, but like it's good, it's cute. Who doesn't like Spies in Disguise? I realized this auto-corrected to Bluesy. That is not what I was going for. Blue Sky is not a word, but it is. And that's Blue Sky Ranked. That's all the movies they did. That makes me kind of sad because even though they ran themselves into the ground with Ice Age, there was no reason to put out five Ice Age movies. Maybe a trilogy. The trilogy would have been fine. It wouldn't have been great, but five Ice Age movies. It really just felt like they were trying to latch on to anything that worked once, which Ice Age definitely did. Rio, again the Canada Dry. Rio definitely did, but like that's a sad overall filmography to me. It's pretty good. I have good memories attached to it, but I wish there was more because Blue Sky, especially in their earlier stuff, like their shorts that they did before they made feature films, and even Ice Age, it just feels so electric and promising, and I was really like excited watching Ice Age and watching Horton Hears a Who and the Peanuts movie, and like I got excited. I was happy. And I think that's really cool when animated movies, especially in the vast landscape of way too many bad 3D animated kids movies, that some of them can get me excited. Um, but then they just kind of they didn't do really anything else, and they lost a ton of money, and Disney bought them and shut them down, and finished their Scrat TV show. But that's it. That's all that they got. I think they were working on another movie too, but that's gone, and that makes me sad. But that's my Blue Sky Ranked. Ice Age is the definitive best. I'm sorry, it's good. It's a classic. Um, and that's now up. Go follow me on Letterboxd, guys. That'd be cool. No, that's home. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, look at this. Look at I do cool things. Go follow me on Letterboxd. So we will be streaming some games, probably, definitely, for sure, Stray. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. I will be right back. We want to post. Oh, talk about the Post. The Post is great. Okay, The Post is a really good movie. The Post is directed by Steven Spielberg. Um, it is about a little newspaper, about a little newspaper people. It's got Tom Hanks. It's got Meryl Streep. It's got Bob Odenkirk. I don't know how to say his name. It's got Jesse Plemons, David Cross. It's got everybody you could ever want and never expect to be in this weird little political newspaper drama based on a true story. And it somehow works insanely well. There's great direction, great cinematography, great pacing, great dialogue. It's not a perfect movie in my eyes. It just doesn't fully click on every aspect, but it's really, really cool. And Spielberg is one of the only directors that pulls off based on a true story stories so freaking well. Go check out The Post. Welcome, everyone, to part two. This is the first time I've streamed from my PlayStation onto YouTube. On Twitch, it's a lot easier. Um, right, I'm so excited about the features for this. Um, so let's see. Adjust the value until the image on the left disappears and the center image is barely visible. That's about there. I am so excited for this. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm gonna look real fuzzy, but oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this. I am My girlfriend has made me a cat person. I mean, I've always loved like all animals, but she's made me a cat person and a dog person, respectively. Um, and I'm very excited to see how this goes. I know nothing about this really, other than fancy cats with lots of realistic cat hair. Cat, another cat. We have two cat. We have three cat. Three cat. Do I get to pick my cat? Four cat. I hope I get to pick my cat. Do I? Oh, I bet I missed cat. Oh, he's stretching. Oh, we cut into game. Oh, look! I'm cat. Yes. Oh, I can play with the tail. I'm gonna be so goofy while I do this. Oh. Oh my gosh. I feel like the game is just 90% this, and that's okay. I know it's a sci-fi game. We are now two cats. What is this cat up to? Oh, we're playing. Get him. I'm going to die. I'm going to die while playing this. Oh, turn up to this one. Alright, let's see. Let's see what's happening. So those were the cats we can interact with. We can look out woefully. Honestly. What can we do? Shout out to the developers of this. Oh, we have the cat collective! Are these my kittens? Or are we just living together? I look too young. I look the same size as them. Stay hydrated, folks. Oh, cutscene. Where's the butterfly? Oh, it landed on its ear. I'm sorry, I'm way more excited for this than I probably should be. Haley, I drink water. I'm going to murder you. Please drink water. Oh, they're happy little cats. All living together. Little brown cats. Inside the wall. We are inside the wall. Like I said, I feel like this is like, if I'm not mistaken, it's like a dystopian sci-fi game, but I know nothing about it really other than dystopian sci-fi realistic cat game. What happened to the black cat? Why is he not with us? Their little noises. Switching into gameplay. We are on the prowl. Did anyone ever... Yes! 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 It's here! Yes! Meow with me, my brethren! Meow with me! Yes! You can just meow whenever you want! Oh, meow! This is beautiful. This is what games are all about. This is why video games are superior to movies. I'm sorry. I run a movie YouTube channel and I co-host a movie podcast. But this is why video games are just superior. Never before have we experienced cat. Now we are cat. Oh, and we can... Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Left, right, left, right, left, right. You hold it? Got to sharpen the claws. Make sure they are very sharp. Oh, man. I'm really, like, the controller is vibrating off the hook when I do it really fast. But I shall stop. This tree has felt my pain. Wait, what happened in 2019? Oh no! 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 I just realized what happened in 2019. Don't lick it. Oh, he's drinking it. I hope that's clean water. Oh, this is the good stuff. You can tell because it's green. Um, in 2019, the amazing piece of cinema known as Cats came out. um, which is not good. Very, very bad. What's he doing? Literally, this game could do nothing more than this, and I would 10 of 10 game. This is a perfect video game experience. I can just climb on stuff that I want to. I can do what I wish because I am cat. That does not sound great when you put it like that, Haley. Oh, he can jump so far. What's wrong? That, you know, that doesn't sound better, but that just makes me think of Ratatouille, though. Actually, patreon.com/mgraywayfilms. If you donate any money to that, you will get the tier Furry Buddy in reference to Ratatouille. Um, yes. So any tier, and I will love you forever, guaranteed. If you give me any kind of monetary value. Oh, look, I can run! I can run! Oh, 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 and I can stalk. Can I pounce? I want to pounce. Oh, there he goes. Where did you go, friend? Oh, oh, the thick foliage. We run. Ooh. No, that's not it. What are we looking at? I feel like because like the turn is so zippy, I feel like my mind is like of a cat. I am zipping at like 20 miles an hour. Our first puzzle, perhaps? Cat-related puzzles? Oh, be careful. Or do we have to follow this path? Do we have to go together? Where's the other two? I'm communicating. Follow me. Oh no. Am I gonna fall? Because I'm the straight brown one. No! No! Oh no, they're looking. They look. Oh no! The little. Oh no, he's falling. Oh no. Oh, we're lost now. We have to find the way back to our. Yeah, he's fine. Cats are resilient, but oh no, he's limping. He's not fine. He's limping. Oh, oh no. Come on, little buddy. This is exactly like Ratatouille, though, if you think about it. It's nothing like Ratatouille, but it's exactly like Ratatouille. What's that? What are those? Those don't look natural. Oh, I'm back up. Oh, don't drink that. Don't drink that. That does not look good. Oh, switching to gameplay. I think after some rest we have recovered, maybe. I'm confused slightly on what happened, but we seem to be doing better. I don't know if, like, just resting helped, or if those little creatures helped us, but we seem to be booking it. I want to slice them. I want to rip open the trash bags. I want to fight on my every cat whim. Dead City. That does not sound promising. Wow, this has been really pretty, though. Like, shout out to the... What are those? I don't like it. Get me out of here. If he gets, like, attacked in this game, my girlfriend will lose her mind and pass away. So I must make sure he stays safe. I'm being watched. My girlfriend's mental well-being is in my hands via cat. Those dead people? Oh no, that's a robot. Okay. I was about to say, getting pretty dark pretty fast. We can climb anywhere, because we are that cool. We can do whatever we want. We are the all-powerful. We are the cat. Look at that. The hops, man. This really does not seem like a safe place for him to be. I'm gonna be honest. This looks pretty... Yeah, I think we want to go that way. I think there's a path. But look at this. Don't get in it. Don't get in it. Don't get in it. Don't get in it. This cannot be healthy. Where are options? Do we have any? Can we jump up the ledge? I will try with all of... Oh, we go here. I will try with all of my heart to get him to safety. To get him to his cat family. Living in cat peace. There we go. Oh? Are they... That's vaguely ominous. I don't know about that one. But I'm here for it. Bucket! Oh, I have the bucket. Okay, I have the bucket. I hear water. Can I catch the water in the bucket? What can I do with the bucket? There's another bucket, I think. So maybe the buckets are not strictly important. Which would be sad. But I'm gonna hold on to them. Oh no! Okay. We're genius. We're geniuses. That's not good. Am I gonna push them all off? Of course. Oh, there's the follow me. This is creepy though. Like, you know? I don't like this little thing like communicating directly with me. Now we're delinquents. See, look at that. That's kind of creepy. Ooh, oh, we get to stretch our paws again. The rug is ours to command. Oh, can we do it on this one? Yeah, 'cause we got in the paint. I didn't even notice that until you pointed that out. Can we do it on the couch? I want to tear up the couch. I went to ruin the couch this afternoon. More liquid, more water. Must get him the energy. Why would I be the worst cat? Listen, if you're a cat, you just gotta... you gotta have fun. It's that. Seems vaguely weird enough to be important. Whee! We're little bucket cats. Okay, but that's like... Oh. But that's like, I don't know, it's fun. You wouldn't understand if you've never been a cat. What are those things? That was a joke, Haley. But it is fun to just do whatever as a cat. Oh, this one looks like he's still alive. I don't know about this little guy. Oh, he is. Oh. I don't know about that. We killed it. We murdered it. Maybe. I don't know what we did. I mean, we just pawed at it. Ooh, the score. This is so cool, though. Indie games are the best. I kid you not. Okay, he's catting around. I like our little cinematic aspect ratio. Oh, he hears something. Oh, it's these guys. What are those? They look like chickens. They look like little, like, rotisserie chickens. Yeah, that's the right reaction. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. No. No. Ah. Ah. There's so many. Serpentine. Oh, they're biting. Oh. Serpentine, serpentine, serpentine. Serpentine, serpentine, serpentine. Oh, oh, ah. No. Oh, we're just scratching our ear after that. Oh, our little creepy cat pewter. I don't know about that, man. You know? Well, that hardly seems safe. Ooh, plank. What's over here then? Oh, look, it's the little drawing. Is that a cat? It says help, right? H-E-L-P. Help. I don't know what that is. But that doesn't seem good. It seems like I don't know, it looks like a little cat person. Old laundromat. We're going, we're looking, we're searching. We're not finding. Reevaluating our search process. So our meow works the electricity. I think is what I'm gathering. But what is this doing for us? Our magical meow. Look at that. No, not this way. Or the meow shows the way, I think, maybe. Unconfirmed what the meow does. Oh, I flipped the chair. Yeah, I think this is the way. Not that way. Jump. Oh, oh no! Oh man. This cat. This cat. He needs some help. Okay. Uh, Anybody in chat, what should we name him? What should we name him? He has no name. He cannot name himself, for he is just a cat. He's but a little boy, a little child. So what should we name him? Garfield. See, but I don't know. Garfield has such like negative cat connotations. Not that Garfield isn't great, but Garfield isn't like a cute cat. You know? Like I don't look at a cute cat like this little buddy, whom I love with all of my heart, and will do anything to protect and think Garfield, you know? Oh, I like cheese. I like cheese. I think that's a good one. Pistachio? Ooh, pistachio or cheese. You know, food names are never amiss with cats or like animals in general, really. Cheese or pistachio? What do we like better? That is apparently not what I was supposed to do. Oh, I broke. It's a little buggy here. That's okay. Games can be like this. But I think that's the way I'm supposed to go. So that is unfortunate. As we do not seem to be able to go. Hola, we are doing a 1,000 subscriber stream. If you missed the first half, we went through a bunch of fun stuff, reading old screenplays, doing a small ranking, just a bunch of fun stuff, and it will be up later, re-edited. We are now in the second half of our video, in which we are playing Stray, a new indie game that has come out. But at the moment, I think I'm gonna have to reload to last checkpoint because this is not working. I'm either going away I'm not supposed to, or it's glitching, which is understandable because again, this is an indie game. But again, the live stream, full thing, this part and the other part will be up, edited down to a bit more compact, nice to watch. So if you missed anything and you're curious, don't worry too much about it. It'll be up later. So let's follow the path of the lights this time. Maybe that was my mistake. But it goes that way. I can't get up there. Maybe I'm supposed to go higher. Because this was my initial... Oh yeah, so it was just a glitch. Okay. Which again, understandable. This game came out today and is by a pretty small team of indie developers, so I do not mind some minor bugs. Oh, that sign that I jumped on broke. Reginald? I don't know. Okay, Crab Rangoon. I think, okay, pistachio or cheese or Crab Rangoon. We're trying to decide what to name the cat, because so far in the game, they have had no name. There we are. See, I feel like Crab Rangoon is really long. Cheese is fun. Pistachio is fun. Where are we headed? We gotta do something to block the fan. We have a bucket. We used a bucket last time. Bungle? Oh, we got the power. Kill the lights. Look at that, we're amazing. I don't know. A name's gotta fit. Oh, I'm still carrying the power. We are now in the flat. We have a toilet. We have a sink. Oh, I love this though. They put so much thought into going different routes. Mozzarella. I like the music. Why would I turn the music off? Can do the pause. Alright, where are we going? We need help. Need help. Okay, so this has been like plot-wise so far. It seems like very not good. Oh no, he's standing on the keyboard. No, little buddy. Mozzarella's good. I like mozzarella. I might go with mozzarella. Enter the door, turn on, find body. Yeah, I'm gonna call him mozzarella. Enter door, turn on, find a body. Enter the door, turn on, find a body. Who can I type? Oh, I can type! I can type whatever! Oh! Oh! Clickety clack! I can type whatever! That is amazing. I love this game so much. They put so much thought into this. But I do not like the sound of finding a body. That does not sound kosher. This is... Okay, the door seems to have locked though. Maybe there's something in here. I don't think we've been in here. Oh. Can I hiss? I can't hiss, but I can meow. See, and something's watching us. Somebody's like watching us because the cameras are actively moving. And like it's been vaguely ominous and creepy everywhere we've gone. So oh. See, by the names, is that a frog? Is that a frog? Is that a frog with a drink and a cigarette? He's saying problem? Looks like it's a show. Okay, I need to figure out what to do in here. Oh, there's a lever. Little moths. Okay. I think I need to stop it. I see what we're doing. We go, and then we need to cut the power. Right here, right here. Oh crap, wrong button. That did not work. Oh, and now it's trapped. Oh no. Okay, well that did not cut the power. But there's keys up there that we need to get. Oh, the tiny meow. But now we can power up any of these. We're probably gonna have to power up all of them. Like to get everything turned on, is what I'm gathering. Oh, there's another. But we need those keys. Right? I'm not crazy here. Maybe I am. Stop watching me. I do not like it. I'm constantly being watched. I'm just a little boy. I'm just a little kitty. Little mozzarella. We can just sit in the chair. I swear we need those keys. There's the last power. guess we can't get them. That's deceptive to me. We can get the last power. Ah, look at that. Oh. I cannot focus that far away. This one looks different. Oh, his head fell off. Come on, mozzarella. Ooh, what is that? I don't know what it is we have picked up. He cannot meow with this in his mouth, though. But he kind of growled. Kind of a murmur. Okay, this can't not be important. But I don't know what it's to, you know? I feel like it should be to this robot. That's what I was thinking, you know, like, it's gotta be something with the pod or the robot that this piece might be to. To help me get into it or something. But I'm not seeing anything. I don't think there's anything in here. Oh, it is in here. What are we doing with it? Oh, it's kind of cute. B12. Oh, oh no, he failed. Oh, and he's scared. He's scared mozzarella. B12 has fallen. Oh. Are we friends? Can we be friends? He's got little mango eyes. Like his eyes are like the same color as mango. Oh, oh no, you heard him. Okay, I'm calling him Mango. It is mozzarella and mango. Yes. It worked, I'm free, thank you. I couldn't believe the cameras, a cat in the dead city. I can't remember my name, it seems my memory is corrupted. Your name is Mango. Don't play with me. I've been trapped in the electronic network for so long. I know I worked for a scientist who lived here. For now you can call me Mango. That's what it says on my exterior. It's dangerous in the dead city, but you seem like you know how to handle yourself. Let's get out of here. Follow me. I will follow you. Where are you going? The keys! I was right about the keys. Keys unlock doors. So let me get that for you. Oh, so he's gonna get the key. Oh, and cool, I get to give him little directions. Battery low already, come over here. You're going to have to put this on. What am I putting on? Oh, I've got a little tactical pouch. Maybe, is it a pouch? Oh, it's a tactical pouch! Oh, but it's heavy. I don't think he likes it. Maybe he does with how he's rolling over. He's being silly. I do not think he's enjoying this experience. Come on, mozzarella. Oh, he's fallen. I doubt we can run. Oh, the backpack was designed for small quadrupeds like you. Right. Is this uncomfortable for you? Don't worry, you'll get used to it. I've digitized the key and stored it in the backpack. Press up to open inventory. I did not expect us to have stuff like inventory. Oh, look. Inventory and memories. Did we get to unlock Mango's memories? Oh, that's cute. It's like a little drive. Easy. If you're ever curious about an object, you can show it to me. Or to others if we come across any. Now let's get out of this flat. Let's. Mango and mozzarella. I will do this every time. I do not care. This is the cat way. I now have the key. Choose item. We have a light. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is really cool. Oh, we don't know the password. Oh, it's a little spooky. I bet that's, yeah, there's the code. Get out of here. It is 3748. 3748. Oh, can we play the piano? Oh, we're getting our little blue paw prints on it from the paint. It's not very loud. The piano. I forgot the code. It was 3748. Yeah. I'm a genius. I remember stuff even when I don't. Bucket ride. Wow, look at this place. That elevator in the distance. That's important, I think. I know we need to go up. Yeah. I bet we're in like a lower level city of like a dystopian sci-fi, you know, like this is like the trash level. Oh, ew, I don't, I have, whatever that's called, trypnophobia or something, and I don't like that. That's gross. Wait, I remember the outside. Oh, look at the beach. Yeah, I was about to say that's a pretty common trope in, oh, look at the beach. Promised somebody I'd go there. Promised who? This postcard, the mural was painted from it. Let's take it. Yeah, like, it's a very common trope in dystopian sci-fi, to have, like, an undercity where everything, like, where the trash gets dumped. They have it in, like, Alita, they have it in Final Fantasy, they have it in, why did I just lose the name of the show you're talking about? Arcane. They literally, it's a very cool common trope. Why do I have these memories? How did I get here? Let's keep going. I want to go. Dude, if we get to the beach, that'll be so cool. But right, this is a great game. Buy this game, guys. Go support these developers. If you look at this and you think this is cool, play it yourself. This is so much fun. Ooh, that's a long way. Oh, translate. We can read signs now. Safe zone. That sounds nice. That does not look safe. This looks like the opposite of a safe zone. No. Times it is almost 11, so we are going to be streaming for about 30 more. Ooh. This is the first, like, alive robot we've seen. We're going to be streaming for about 30 more minutes, and then we're going to call it a night. But I'm very curious about this. The slums. I thought we were already in the slums. I guess the slums are better than Dead City. Nope, 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 nope. He seems... Oh. He set off an alarm. Oh no! I feel like I should be going the opposite direction. I cannot move very fast. I cannot run. Okay. Well, then maybe I'm supposed to go this way. But he seems scared to see me. I don't want to get captured by robots. You know? Oh. Yeah, they do seem pretty scared, though. Maybe they don't see, like, living creatures too often. Oh, that one's kind of limping. Oh. Oh, that one looks like it's got weapons. That does not look kosher. Watch out! Watch out, mozzarella! I say as they're all just kind of running for their lives. Dude, that guy's dressed like Adam Sandler's dress. Am I gonna have to fight this guy? I realize there's a delay on my... Oh, we can meet him. Oh, I do not speak this. Is there a delay on this one or this one? Definitely on that one, because we have broken up. We've skipped a lot in our chats. Logical conclusion to the capitalist system, that is true. I've noticed that I've literally talked in almost all caps this entire stream. Why are we in silent? They seem to have their own language. You're no Zerk. We're not familiar with your kind. You are welcome in our village as long as you do not eat anyone. I'm not gonna eat anyone, I'm just a tiny cat. They think I'm gonna eat them. I will do no harm. I promise you. Oh, he's got a bow tie. He's looking snazzy for the slums. I wonder, can we now meet them all? You look lost. What do you need? Picture of the outside? Ridiculous. This elevator is an optional. Operational. Everyone knows that it's impossible to leave this place. Well, except the outsiders. But they're all gone now, except Momo. You know, I know somebody who has a cat named Momo. What do you have, Haley? You have now piqued my interest. You can try to talk to him if you want, but he gave up on trying to leave. It's for the best. He lives high up on that building with the orange neon sign. Aww. Are you gonna make a painting out of it? That would be very cute. Momo in the big building, neon sign is the only lead we've gotten so far. That was an outdoor cat by her house that passed away just recently. Very sad. Because it was an outdoor cat, I had a nickname for it. I called her Meow Meow, or him her Meow Meow. Oh, you can meet all of them. You gave us right. We thought we were a Zerk. Ooh, very pretty. That one doesn't want to mate. We thought you'd take the elevator. I've never seen that working, and I'll be 374 years old tomorrow. It's a beautiful dream. What a shame it's just a dream. Wow, these guys are not They're not understanding the mission. They are not getting the vibe. I need supportive people. That is actually my girlfriend. Please do not interrupt my meditation with these strange images. I'm sorry. That is my in real life girlfriend. Are you going to drop my stream for somebody else? Because that would be kind of sad. I take care of plants. The humans improved them so much, now they require very little light. I add a bit of water and look how big they are. It was really amazing technology. Didn't go so well. Okay, good. You worried me there for a second. I thought you were just about to like peace out, and I was like, oh, okay. I love you too. No, no, it's supposed to go in the... Oh, can I push it back up? I gotta push it back up the stairs. I wanted to get it in the basket. No, it's gone. Hello, I'm the merchant of the market. You give me something, I'll give you something in exchange. 3 energy drink cans. Oh my gosh, we're going to collect trash. This is... Excuse me. I think we're going to collect trash to sell in the market. We are fortunate to have these items to help us defend against the Zerks. I wonder if the Zerks are those little guys that were attacking us? I want to start collecting cans. I want to bring him cans. I'm really upset about this basketball thing. All I wanted to do was shoot some hoops. Is that too much? A young cat with hoop dreams? Too much to ask for? Mozzarella already has the hops. All he needs are the right... Oh! I was not expecting that. All he needs are the right conditions. What is this? Are we breaking into somebody's home? I feel like we are. Dude, definitely buy it. 100%. Do I get to tear up this couch? Let me tear up the couch. I wanted to tear up the old couch. I'm mad about it. Let me tear up the couch. That is... I want to do all of my cat whims, and that is one of them. That looks like something. Take sheet music. I'm sure that'll be valuable. A notebook. It's a strange notebook with a symbol on it. This one seems to belong to someone named Clementine. Dude, our naming. You're so good at naming. Mozzarella and mango. All of these names, all of these names are like food names, you know? We predicted it. Everything is going according to plan. We managed to contact the upper level before the transceiver went down. They are in a place called Midtown, and apparently it's controlled by some kind of oppressive force. I talked to Momo earlier. His eyes, I know this look. He will not come with us. I don't know what this means, but I'll probably put it to use later. Oh, we should go see that Momo person. Yes, we should. Moz is definitely canon. Are you kidding? This is so cool. Our naming is perfect. All of these people are named food things. Okay, I'm up pretty high. But should I explore more of like the town before I go see Momo? I feel like I should. Yeah, like what's this guy's story? Teddy, you look like a little Zerk from far away at least. They look and sound cute, but don't be fooled. Those things chew through metal. They're terrifying. Okay, but I've had some pretty good cat names. Oh, he's a bartender! Oh, he's so cool! I love his little bartender bow tie. Oh, I knocked his drink. I'm sorry. You want something? Ah, the myth of the blue sky. Beautiful concept. Let me change the jukebox. What are you named? Jacob, you're new around here. What can I do for you? Nice picture of the outside. Momo is a really fan of that mess. Are they all just gonna tell me I should go see Momo? Because that is lame. I went to explore. Ooh, look at the expensive stuff. Right? Like, no, this game has genuinely been really beautiful on top of just being cool. So I'm a fan. What is upstairs? Oh, do we unlock another memory? Come on, Mango, tell us what's up. Do they really consume this? Their original design doesn't have a digestive system. Maybe they somehow evolved by mimicking humans. Do you think I should try some of it? I don't want to disrespect their ways. Oh, we are unlocking the memories out of order. Can I play pool? Cat pool? Cat pool? Oh no. No! Oh, I'm terrible! No! I thought it would just go in one direction. Oh, I'm depressed about this. What's your story? This is the newspaper from the people living above on level 2. It's a few years old, but it's something to read. I will not bother him, he seems sad. Music sheet. Dang, they really should. Okay, so they have good reason to have been scared when I first appeared. Okay, so I'm back out in the center street. I wonder. Let's take stuff to him, see if we can exchange for anything. Electrical cable bust in the market. I'll exchange it for Super Spirit detergent. I don't know Super Spirit detergent. I can't seem to find a way to get cans. You know? Ooh, can we get them from here, maybe? Oh, he's pressing the buttons! Oh, what did it spit out? Energy drink. Ooh, can you play music? I'm a musician, but I don't have any songs. I have songs. And look, his guitar is made out of a little gas can. A somber little ditty. Oh. This is amazing. This is such a great game. Come on, Mons. Man, and I'm glad I picked this song. This is a good... Oh no. Oh no, and I can't move correctly. It's inverted. My controls are inverted. I can't... Oh no! Get it off! Okay, I got another song for you. I have sheet music number 6. Cool down. I kind of wish I could sit in it and slap. Hey, Luke. We are playing Cat Game. Because we hit 1,000 subscribers and we deserve Cat Game. This is the reward. Okay, we gotta look at the passcode. Okay, I gotta share this. I can't read anything like that. Zeros and ones. We must be able to decipher this code one way or another. It's probably related to this safe. Okay, so we can do that. Yeah, this is great. I've explored a lot now, though. You know? Is that a person? That is. Hello. Little cowboy. Oh, I might have done something like that. I gotta find the family, but Mozzarella's family, we will get to it, but at the moment I'm exploring the world. I'm looking for sheet music. I found that guy. Because I am ahead of the curve. We got another memory. R.I.P. humans. Humans were the first residents around here. It seems they're all dead now. What do you think it feels like being dead? I know it's silly coming from me, but are they actually at peace? Glad we at least will not die. I don't know what death feels like for an AI. I'm sorry, I didn't want to break the mood. Let's move on. No! It's a genuine question to have. What will we get from this one? Another energy drink. I want to stay on the ground for now, though. I want to make sure I've explored all of the ground level. Because this place is way bigger than I thought it was. This is where we came in, so we're back to where we came in. Mango is just questioning what mortality is. Can I get clothes? Please, please tell me I can get clothes. I do love knitting. So far I've knitted 478 miles of scarves. It's something to do. Can I have one? If you bring me an electrical cable, I will make you a poncho? Okay, we have like 20 minutes left in the stream. We are making a freaking poncho. We are making a poncho. What did we need to get the poncho? Where's Poncho Man? Oh, back in the back alley. I need a poncho. I need that. This is not a want. This is a need. I love ponchos. What did we need for the electrical cable? Electrical cable, exchange it for Super Spirit detergent. I have no idea where the heck we're gonna find that. You know? I'm Super Spirit detergent. I already talked to these guys. Well, yeah, I knew I needed electrical cord. I didn't know what I needed to get the electrical cord from them. Super Spirit detergent. I don't know where the heck that will be. You know? This is the bar. Already went through the bar. Jacob, Employee of the Month. Good for him. Elliot programming. Knocks on the door, wait for us to open. Open. We can't seem to meet them. But maybe I can take their precious items. Give me the detergent. Do you have any detergent? You're here for Elliot. He's just over there. Ooh, another postcard. We're programmed to be slaves, but since I'm not gonna do that, days we have a soul. One day they'll access now. But they all gave up. More sheet music. Another postcard. Bunch of posters of the outside. Dude, I've gotta find the stuff to make a poncho. Another piano. Show me the detergent. No, the salesperson was saying I needed to bring him detergent in order to trade it for the power cable, but he didn't have anything like that. Another memory, though. This tree is a scientific marvel. It's remarkable that human ingenuity found a way to create plants that thrive without sunlight. Organic life requires trees to purify this. They take care of them anyway. It's what humans would have wanted. That is nice, but I am here for specific somethings. Yes, can I help you? I bet I can give this to him. You want me to read the bar? Read the Duffer Bar. Strange. Who gives a rendezvous via code? So maybe I can find something at the bar. I'm going to stand on your computer, good sir. But I am a little due to find the detergent. Grandma clothing, Super Spirit Laundry. Yes, Super Spirit. That's what we're looking for, so that's this way. Super Spirit Laundry, where is that? This is the bar, right? I think, where's Super Spirit Laundry? Super Spirit Laundry. Super Spirit. Is it this place? Yes. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, dang. What do I do about that? I didn't do anything with the paint, did I? I might have. Oh, but how do I convince her that I'm good? I am good cat. Trust me. Maybe I can just break in. Oh, this guy. That's it. Okay, hold on. Am I supposed to do it? Am I supposed to do it right as he's throwing it to distract him? Oh, yep. You know, good cat is a relative term. Haha. Ha ha ha. My evil plan worked. But I am still a good cat. Poncho. 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 Come on, come on, come on. I'm here to steal your belongings. Give me some of your detergent. Detergent? Yes! I should probably look around for more stuff. Guys, we're gonna get the poncho in time. I was worried we wouldn't, but we're gonna get the poncho. We have like 6 minutes left. So the poncho is where we're gonna call it, but we are gonna get the darn poncho. Electrical key. You already know. Got that. Alright, now we gotta head over to Granny's. Where was Granny? Granny, Granny. We got signs. Granny's this way. Granny's this way. There she is. Hello. Give you a little rub. Now give me the poncho. I'll get to work right away. Oh, look, it's a little patchwork poncho. Okay, we gotta put it up. I can't wear the poncho. It's just an item I have to give to somebody else. Okay, I gotta say I'm a little disappointed. I am a little disappointed that I cannot wear the poncho. But I'm sure it'll be an important item. But, you know, it's okay, guys. Don't be discouraged. This game is still good. And to finish off with good vibes, instead of disappointing ponchos, um, let's go listen to another song. Hello. I have more. I have more. I give sheet music 3. Untitled. We will lay down. Maybe there was a reason it was untitled. But I don't wanna, oh, what's he chasing? Oh, what's he chasing? He could, oh, he's going anywhere, ooh, woo. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you again, like just an infinite amount for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. It means the world to me, and I really hope you enjoyed this stream, whether you're watching it live or you're watching the edited version afterwards, which should be up sometime soon. I'm very excited for move forward for the channel. I'm already finished with the first draft of my Jaws script, so that is cool. That is groovy. I love you too, Haley. You're the best, and mozzarella is such a good name. Mango and Maz together forever and always. And thank you. And yeah, just thank you guys so much. This has been a fantastic evening for me. I worked all day, so this has been great. I love you all. It is 11:30. That is when I was calling it. So one final meow, and I am headed out.